inside of State Farm Stadium. The Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature big red siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. On the away sideline, that's Mike McDonald, head coach of the Seahawks. His side not able to get it done in their home opener, hoping for some better luck on the road here. Kate Scott, joined by my partner Brock Hewer. It's going to be Chad Ryland to get us started. And we're off in Glendale. Jukes away from one. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. Bringing him out, a ninth-year pro who helped lead his team to the promised land last season. Here's Sam Darnold.
If we had asked Sam Darnold, coming out of USC as the third overall pick in the draft, to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance.
Play fake, Darnold. Left side, this is Oots. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Josh Sweat making the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And send him over right.
49-yard line.
Throwing on second. Darnold has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Darnold's on 1st and 10. And he has started this game perfect, connecting on all 4 passes after that last one. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. It's a good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on 1st.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, Darnold. Throws caught. Yeah, he's not going to make it to the end zone, but the offense set up well now thanks to that effort. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Charbonnet now up the middle. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. After the play, here comes the training staff checking on an injured player, and that is receiver Jackson Smith-Njigba. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's another for it. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Charbonnet. And he gets in. Touchdown. And talk about responding right away, Brock. After losing in the opener last week, some immediate points here as they fight to get back to 500.
You kind of felt a sense of urgency, and I bet you there was some urgency on that practice field this week because, you know, you don't want to start 0-2. That urgency paid off on that drive.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they go up 7-0 here early. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Well, here come the Cardinals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're going to be led out by a quarterback who is still earning opportunities, Brock, in his 11th NFL season. It's Jacoby Brissett.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. If he does that again here, they should be winners.
Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Brissett. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's Algier on 3rd. He stopped here, gain of about 7. That's going to give Arizona the first.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Love from the pistol. And he's gotten the first down. That 3-yard gain was enough on that previous play.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Keeping it on this first down read. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Love trying the right side. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first. Showing some patience in their ground game early here, Brock, continuing to feed their guy despite the lack of results so far.
I know this will sound kind of silly, but you've got to run the ball to run the ball. And what I mean by that, there's no way to get this run game going is unless you continue to give him the rock to try to warm it up.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. From the gun, Love gets it. This will work out. They scrape together 4 yards there on 4th and 2. They've got 1st and 10.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Cardinals first down.
Straight ahead this time with Love. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Seahawks.
Throwing now, Brissett. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Brissett to throw it. Pass rush is closing in, and the Seahawks are going to drop him. Leonard Williams. And now it's going to be 4th and 13. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this punt lands in the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks taking the field for their 2nd possession. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, they were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and we might even hear a few birds.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shaheed motioning right. On 2nd down, here's Darnold. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
It brings up 3rd down.
Here's Darnold to throw. That's caught for the first. This is is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. This is Darnold on first, and he remains perfect after that last snap. Completion so far on all 10 of his passes. Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Again, it's Charbonnet. Defense gets there after a gain of 5. And that's good for a Seattle first down.
Plenty of volume last week in the run game. They tried. There just was not much execution. And unfortunately, no victory to go along with it. Got to find explosive run plays in today's NFL. And they're going to be searching for him today.
Darnold now to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. The Seahawks with an early lead. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. This is Charbonnet. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. On the draw, this is Charbonnet. He's going to be hauled to the ground with a 1st down in tow, Brock. Give him 9 on that play.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that 1st down.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's Horton with the catch outright. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On with a quick pass out wide. And in. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashid Shaheed capping an 11-play march to pay dirt. Well, we all know there is always a lot more pressure on teams who begin the year 0-1 instead of 1-0. And these guys embracing it in this first half as their lead grows by 6 more.
Oh, come on now, Kay. You know what pressure does. What's pressure do?
It's those diamonds, Brock.
It busts pipes or makes diamonds, and right now they are shining.
Myers is good on the extra points. And they bump their lead up to 14.
14. Cardinals, nothing.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it. He dodged the tackle. This makes it up to the 25. Now he gets set to see the Cardinal offense for the 2nd time. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already, this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Brissett with the play fake. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. Leonard Williams. His first this season after he had 7 of them last year.
At the 18-yard line.
2nd down, it's Brissett. And not able to corral this one. That's going to be ruled his 2nd drop of the game. It brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
Now Brissett to throw. Headed the wrong direction again, and he's dropped. And that forces this offense into a 4th and 20.
We get to hear defense coaches, Kate, talk about turnovers and sacks could come in bunches. This guy got after it a week ago, and he's not slowing down today.
Takes this one at the 40. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Seahawks offense taking the field now. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
And he gets it forward, he's still about a yard out of that. Tackled on the play by Walter Nolan. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Another carry for Charbonnet. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Now Darnold. Brought in by his back, Charbonnet. And they get the completion, but not the yardage. He is out right where that play started. It's fourth down. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock. Getting a key division matchup so early in this season. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
From the gun, here's a give to Long. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuff in the run.
On third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. They'll punch it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field. Dancing past him. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. They're up 2 touchdowns and could make it a 3-score game here. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. They'll send a receiver left. Darnold looking to throw. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
It's now
second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll throw, third and long. Cup on the catch. And they're going to wind up with about a 6-yard gain here as he's hauled down. Going to be a decent bit short, though. It's fourth down. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. Out head the Cardinals now on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Yeah, avoidable mistake there, Brock. A lot of people saw it, including our officials. Offsides the call. Here's Brissett to throw. Rushes right there as he releases it. It goes nowhere near the target. Looking to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is second down.
Brings up second down and 5 yards to go.
Off the play fake, Brissett. And they're going to take him down. Pressure gets to him at the 15. DeMarcus Lawrence. 6 sacks a year ago, and now this is first of the season.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Here he goes, third and long. And he's taken down back at his own 8-yard line. Lawrence in there again. And that forces this offense into a 4th and 20.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. On the give, here's Charbonnet. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. One loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Putting the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, Darnold. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the offense still moving forward as roughing the passer overrules that incomplete pass. They go play action. Here's Milroe. Middle of the field, and he's got Shaheed. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A pickup of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. It's a screen pass, Charbonnet. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
And not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. Offense to the line for 2nd down. To the air, Milroe. He's got Shaheed. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Play fake. Milroe. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Seahawks. Jalen Milroe with his first NFL touchdown.
I'd imagine alongside all the team goals and mission statements for the year, Kate, he had this one written down. Score a touchdown. Unable to do so in his first season, and he did right there.
Myers to add the PAT. Send right down the middle and good. And the lead now 21.
Cardinals nothing.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Now it's Brissett to the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's tackled for no gain. A dose of the hurry up here.
No gain on the play.
Brissett to throw on 2nd down. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. The deep pass comes up big. 48 yards.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. And he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Here's Brissett. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. Devin Witherspoon on the coverage.
Second down. Here's Brissett again. He's under pressure, and down he goes. They get to him at the 38. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. Third down. Back to throw. Here's Brissett. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call is. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Brissett looking to throw. Left side into the hands of McBride. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock. It's second down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and
Throwing now, Brissett.
On the Seahawks' 13-yard line.
Behind the line, he lost that football. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession.
Field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
The kick by Ryland is good. And our first half ends with 3 points. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Arizona has the football first to start the third, and here comes its offense. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. So first and 10 now from the 30. They go play action. It's Brissett. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to the air, Brissett. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. It brings up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Now air it out on third. Harrison secures this left side. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Running for it. Here's Algier. And he's going to have them the first down. Took a chance, got the couple of yards needed, and they're staying out there.
It's a gain of 2. And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Brissett to throw. Setting up the running back screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
McBride hauls it in. And the Seahawks have it. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Step one is just making the hit, Brock. Step two, trying to knock the football out with that hit. And they were even fortunate enough to get to step three, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy.
Yep.
A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
One after for Myers, he is up and good. And they just keep adding to their lead.
28, Cardinals 3.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cardinals and Jeremiah Love making their way back out. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They've made it real difficult to find any holes to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. 13. Brissett to throw it. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me this, always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
2nd down, it's Brissett. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. So the frustration spilling over a little bit on that play, Brock, choosing to just get rid of it, even though he did have a receiver in the area.
Yeah, I think that's right. You know, I'll co-sign on that. Frustrating. It's just been that kind of ball game, just not in any rhythm. Really, the defense dictate.
Big gain downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
46 yards.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
10 at the 32-yard line.
This is Brissett on 1st. Now up to 20 passes for the game, but he's only completed half of them. From the gun, they go with Algier. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first.
14 more yards.
Yak, yak, yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
From the red zone on 1st. To the end zone, and this is going to be brought in. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey McBride, his 2nd of this quarter. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And the lead down to 18 now.
28, Cardinals 10.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Seahawks offense running out now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Starting this one out with Charbonnet. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Darius Robinson there to make the tackle. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They run with Charbonnet. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocked down that runner.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here's Milrow to throw. He's not going to get back to the line, Brock. They catch him, and they take him down. Walter Nolan. And they come through to force a 4th and 11.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Brissett. Right side cut by Higgins. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A give to Algier on the inside handoff. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Now we'll see the medical team head out. The Seahawks have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Brissett to throw. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And the Seahawks pick it up. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
Unfortunately, this is not the first time he's given one away, and old Tony Dungy just resonated in my head. No excuses, no explanations. I know that was a tremendously hard hit, but you've got to find a way to take care of the football offensively.
As the Seahawks go back on offense, there's a look at Cardinals defensive coordinator Nick Rawlis. Still one of the youngest coordinators in the NFL, Brock, but already now year 4 in this role with the Cardinals. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Charbonnet. He's going to be forced out there after a gain of about 14. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Seattle.
On the counter, it's Charbonnet. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Running back sent in motion left. On 2nd down, Milrow. Contact on the throw, and yeah, this one never had a chance. To the ground, it is incomplete. That sets up 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On third down, they're going with Charbonnet. And the gain's good there, partner. A nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short, and this is going to be fourth down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And this one sails out, no return on the punt. The Cardinals offense making its way out. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be two hands on the football as they return to the field. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Over the middle, Harrison's got it. And the stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Love now up the middle. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3.
Brissett now on 2nd down. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. So now they have 3rd and short.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Handoff now to Love. And he's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. First down coming up. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boomer bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Now it's Brissett. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Had a man in the area, Brock, but correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think he was trying to hit him there. It looked like he was just getting rid of that football.
I'm not going to correct you. You're right. And that's really a compliment to this defense. You saw the guy. He had his man, but the coverage, well, it was too good, and he didn't trust that throw.
2nd down. Brissett's going to throw again. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Caught the football, but it's jarred out before he can secure it. Ooh, they nearly had a big play there on 3rd down, Brock. But a good defensive effort forces 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Now Brissett on 4th down. Going deep here for the end zone. And a man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Seahawks and Zach Charbonnet ready for another go on offense. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard, but like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
And we're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative, or just keep stepping on that gas?
On 1st down, this is Charbonnet. Still going past the 40. And finally stopped at the 34. They get 19 on that pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
19 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Charbonnet on the toss. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
18 Cardinals.
Handoff now from the gun. Escapes a defender. And he's got a chunk here, about 14 yards before the stop was made. First down coming up.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Zone read here for Charbonnet. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
Second down now, Milrow. Connects on the crosser. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
They're running for it with Charbonnet. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
A 32-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Cardinals offense ready for another drive. Let's take a look at what's next for them on the schedule. First, they're at San Francisco. Then they're at the Giants. And then back home to take on the Lions. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's Brissett. And the hit's going to separate him from that football. Incomplete. Not surprising to find a defender in the area there over the middle challenging that one, partner. It's 2nd down.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
Brissett to throw on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit out there quickly.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
And last catch picked up 4, so they're left with 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Here's Brissett. He's got Bourne on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the 42.
19, 13.
Brissett looking to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. Jukes away from one. This goes big, 25 yards before that tackle is made. And that is good for Cardinals first down. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Sends this one to and through the end zone, so that's incomplete. That's going to bring up second down.
One score is just, well, it's not going to be enough. I think we can look at the scoreboard and know that. So the pace is going to pick up, and I think you're going to see more and more of those shots deep down the field, Kate.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Has it in close. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey McBride, his second in this game, matching his total from last week. And there's that big welcome to the NFL moment for him, Brock. His first career touchdown pass. Gotta imagine you remember yours, right?
I didn't have many, Kate. I think I only had 4, but I do remember my first to Darrell Jackson, a little slant. You'll never forget this one either.
Ryland now for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And it's down to a 14-point game.
Seahawks 31, Cardinals 17.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line. The Seahawks and Zach Charbonnet ready for another go on offense. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Go play action here. It's Milrow. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Milrow to pass on 2nd down. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Now it's Milrow. That hit affected that throw. It sails out of bounds, incomplete. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. He dodged the tackle, and he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Play fake, now back. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Love gets it. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play. They get the first down, too.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
First down from the 42. They pitch it out to him here. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Throwing the out route complete. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 14.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. And they needed several times what they got right there. Stopped with just 3 on the completion. That means it's 4th and long.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
This is a heater going deep. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that's going to be a Seahawks first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Cardinals have some new life in the 4th.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's back. He's going to try another deep one here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I'm not going to pretend to be a chess player, but I've watched enough to know, and enough maybe to be dangerous, Kate. And I think you get to a chess match, and you know what the next move is going to be. This defense knows shots are coming, and they were prepared.
He's going for it again. And that's incomplete. They have kept faith in him, but the drops piling up now in this game, Brock. Latest makes it 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it, though. And that's going to make it first down Cardinals.
15 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at
Here's
the
back.
35-yard line.
Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. It is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Need to be working quickly here.
A 56-yard gain on the play. That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Looking, and the rush is going to win this rep. They get to it. Offense in the hurry up now.
8 yards on the loss brings up 2nd and goal at the 17-yard line.
Second down, here's the snap to back. Looking end zone, but way too much on it. It goes through and incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal. Extra DBs out there now as they try to end this drive. The snap to back. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much